Hello, Scorpio and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to do your weekend guidance message for January 24th through the 26th. Weekend guidance for January 24th through the 26th. If you find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome, and I upload messages daily. Let's go. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's see what we can see for you. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. I do recommend getting familiar with that. There's a link below if you don't know your birth chart or any of the signs in your birth chart. I have linked a website that offers free birth chart mapping. So if it's something you're interested in, feel free. The link is below. It's no affiliation. It's all free. Or they have paid things on their website, but the birth chart is free. Okay. Also, guys, I offer 3 personal readings for free. All you have to do to get entered into that drawing is comment your astrological sign below. And last but certainly not least, pull a power thought card at the end of every message for a little positive boost for that AS. So, Scorpio, never-ending story, truth be told, and deep knowing. So, I feel like this was last week's reading, or this week's reading. A lot of these cards may have came out in one of your last readings. I feel like maybe there's a need to speak your truth. Truth be told, sometimes it can talk about something being revealed, right? And a window into what's going on. But I feel that there's a need here, Scorpio, to get something off your chest. And I feel like you know what this is. You know what I'm talking about. If this is resonating with you, you're already probably like, man, I thought I needed it. Let's see. Just get it off your chest. So let's see. Let's get some tarot cards out here for you, Scorpio, for this weekend. See what we can see about this message. Now, for some of you, this very well could be a message coming in that's going to reveal some truth about a situation, okay? But I feel like it's more about speaking your truth. So let's see. This may have very well been with an air sign or be with an air sign. But we also, well, Aquarius is an air sign. Go figure. So there's been a tower. Something's ended because we have the Ten of Swords and the Tower. Something has been very dramatic. Maybe this was a double ending because I know a couple readings that have come up. This is only for some of you, but there was like this energy of you had multiple options. And I feel like what this here is symbolizing is all the Elvises have left the building. Ooh. I feel like this was very dramatic for you. Okay, I feel like left you very unemotional. Whoever ended this had a very swift tongue. I'll just say that. I'm hearing a lot of curse words, a lot of this needed to happen. I know that sounds so bad, okay? And I understand. A lot of people say, why why would a death or an ending or me getting my child taken away, I know that's not your thing, but why would those things happen? Because there's something that we need to learn within ourselves out of that situation, okay? Maybe, and I know it sucks that we had to go through that. I've had my own tower moments where I was like, man, why did that happen that way? I mean, I feel like I could have learned that lesson so much different and so much easier, but I couldn't have. Because if you think, but after you learn, that's why they say hindsight is always 2020. After you learn the lesson, you're able to look back and be like, man, I only would have paid attention right there, but I just wasn't seeing it, you know? Once you learn this lesson, you're going to be able to look back and see where you missed the lesson. When we get caught up in this, why is this happening to me type of energy, you haven't learned the lesson yet. There's still healing that needs to take place. Okay. You can go to a reader and try to pinpoint exactly down what exact, have her read your cards and tell her what is wrong with you. It might be better to go to a therapist so she can dig deep into your mental psyche and tell you what's wrong with you. But ultimately, I feel like what is going to take place, whether it's through a reader, through a psychiatrist, or through self-healing, it's you're going to have to go through this self-discovery process. You're going to have to take time alone, okay? You're going to have to nurture your own wounds and tend to your own needs and be by yourself, and because there's lessons to be learned in loneliness too. Not so much loneliness, but being alone. There's lessons to learn about yourself from being alone. That's what this is symbolizing to me. The Empress with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is talking about just focusing on yourself, right? Healing yourself after this battle that you've gone through. With the understanding, I know everybody's always wanting to know about love and how love is going to work out. If this was a relationship that had ended, whether that was a soulmate, a karmic, whatever, if you believe it was a soulmate or a twin flame, you still need to go through this process. Because right now, Scorpio, very emotionally unavailable, very unbalanced, very ungrounded. I do feel like this is eventually going to feel like a relief. I feel like right now you're still kind of caught up in this. What happened? And I do feel like there is sadness. There is a sense of loss here. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which I will show you guys in a minute. And then under that is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, which is indecision, not wanting to pay attention, not wanting to see. I feel like once you get past this phase, this going within, really it's like a hermit mode. Going within, focusing on yourself, your self-love, your self-care, your self-healing, right? Reviewing and releasing. I do recommend, if you haven't already, checking out the review and release video. It is for preparing for 2020. You can actually use that review and release for any timeline. Okay, for any timeline, for a year relationship, for a month relationship, for a week relationship. It basically just breaks it down, making yourself a timeline of the past, what you guys have gone through, positive and negative, and then going through and processing those feelings. It's actually a technique that they teach you in therapy, cognitive behavior therapy. So the Five of Pentacles just came out in reverse, okay? Guys, symbolizes somebody may be coming back, or somebody may be, the tides may be turning. but proceed with caution. Don't just rush back into something. I feel like you really need this maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months at least of good, solid healing and focusing on Scorpio, what it is that makes Scorpio happy. What do you envision your relationships looking like? What do you envision your home life? What do you envision your career life? Really focusing on these things and creating that solid foundation. Because when we have a tower moment in our life, yeah, it can be very dramatic. It's like everything crumbling around us. But the tower actually happens to clear space for new beginnings coming in, for new, more abundant opportunities. So there is going to be a new opportunity coming in, but you have to create that more solid foundation. And that solid foundation starts within yourself. So Scorpio, power thought card, right? I do want to do an extended reading. I'm going to take a look at this person's position, what they're coming in as, what their position is, right? What they're presenting. And I'm also going to take a look at where this is headed. I'm also going to pull Psychic Tarot. We'll get the Soul Truth deck out. If it's something you're interested in, the link will be below. Your Power Thought card, I let go of all expectation. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. I let go of all expectations. So, Scorpio, that is the message I have coming out for you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are amazing. If you want to join in the extended, the link is below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.